Joyride, 1957, a novel of intrigue by J.P. Wasmiller, chapter 156. The next morning he had breakfast at the Howard Johnson and was thankful his red-headed waitress was not there. He thought he noticed a familiar car at the motel, but he couldn't be sure. A dark green Dodge with a Hemi engine was parked there. It had a Canadian license plate. He blew it off, and when he finished eating, he drove to the Mission San Luis Obispo, a half hour south on Highway 101. He drove by the Mission to the south of downtown, but as he was about to turn into the lot, he noticed a dark green Dodge a block behind him. He turned onto the main street and pulled into a Shell station to fill gas. The Dodge drove by slowly and parked a block up the street. While the Silver Barrettes was being filled up with ethyl gasoline by the gas station attendant, he went to the payphone, put in a dime, and called the local police station. "I would like to report a possible stolen car," he said. "Your name?" the policeman said. He gave them his name. "It's a dark green Dodge, two-door hardtop, I think. It's got some funny license plate. Canadian, maybe. Anyway, the driver in this car nearly hit me on Main Street." James couldn't help but smile, knowing this would stall his friend for a while. James parked on Main Street and walked the few blocks to the Mission San Luis Obispo de Tolosa. The mission was unique in that the belfry or bell tower and the vestibule or foyer were combined. James found this intriguing. He walked into the sanctuary and up to the altar. There were two women cleaning toward the back, but no one else was in the room. He picked up one of the many cups on the altar. On turning it over, he read 1521. He then picked up a few more. The last one he picked up read 1888. His mind recalled the numbers on the other two he had in his possession, 1777 and 1555. He knew he had to secure this one. The two cleaning ladies finally left, and he wrapped the cup in a linen from the altar. He then walked out of the mission with the cup under his arm. A nun dressed in white noticed him, but took no note of it. He walked down Main Street and found his Silver Barrettes. As he was about to get in, he noticed across the street a small, strange-looking alley. He put the cup in the car, relocked it, and walked across the street to the little alley. The sign said, "Bubblegum Alley." He stared at the walls of the 70-foot-long alley. He wasn't sure what they were made of, but finally realized it was bubble gum or other gum. People had stuck their gum onto the walls, and the walls were now covered with thousands of wads of chewing gum, maybe millions. He stared in disbelief. He was not a gum chewer, but nonetheless walked into the adjacent Walgreen drugstore, bought a pack of juicy fruit, and began chewing the 5 sticks. Soon he had a big sweet wad of gum, which he deposited as high as he could on one wall of the little alley. He then wondered aloud how much DNA had been deposited in this little alley. He was proud he could add his DNA to the thousands already there, and went back to his car. There was no sign of the green Dodge, but he noticed a ticket under his windshield wiper. Said he would have to pay $3 within 14 days or he would be subject to arrest. He tore it up, put it in a waste can, and decided he would let the real owner of the car deal with it. He fired up the Cadillac, worked his way onto Highway 101, and his 365 cubic inches began to sing.